Hi, this is Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judge here all over again. I am Governor incumbent to the federal estate of Washington, D.C. Governor Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judge. I want to say this. In the times that I've been being stalked and harassed, I've tried every method, right? So a long time ago, when I was in Austin, Texas, I started a page on Facebook called The Daily Dummy. And my cover was a JPEG of a cliche that says, insanity is doing the same stupid thing over and over again. And what I would do is, if I was out and I actually was being harassed, I would capture it. And then I would post it on there. So people started harassing me because then they wanted to be on there. You know, I was like, people do dumb things for vanity. So either way, it became so much to where I stopped doing that. Because really, when it comes to being a victim of stalking, anyone who has been there can tell you it's sometimes such a large crowd of persons who are conspiring to do that. And not just one group who interchanges, separate groups for their own motives. So coming all the way here to today, I had long stopped filming and showing who was stalking, if someone said something or whatever like that. I had long stopped doing that and just decided today to go ahead and put some things up. And the reason I did that is because they began to behave as though, since I did not put them on blast or film it and say something, or if I didn't go tell a supervisor about something menial that happened that I could let roll off my back, that I was afraid of them as far as they might beat me up or something. So I did a few blasts today to say I've never been afraid to report. I report to the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS. I am not afraid to report anything that happens around or about me to any delegated authority. Now, telling someone who I think will do something about it, only to tell a long story and get to the end of it, and not only do they not do anything about it, they address me wrong and disrespectfully. Dealing with stuff like that made me not want to just even go and talk to anybody, because it's hard to find who is going to actually take action about it. Whose job is it to do that? And so I just stopped doing the reporting, but I did a little bit today, and I'm admitting openly, not from secrecy, but to the opportunity to actually go ahead and say it, that I don't have a problem telling on people because I have submitted reports in prior. Now, if they're not addressed properly by whoever's supposed to handle it, that's not my problem, okay? If it's delayed or some time because investigations have to go on, that's not my problem either. I worry about the problems in my job and what's to do with me, and let everything else take care of itself as it is designated and delegated when it comes to people's priorities and jobs, duties, and descriptions. So people that keep doing the same thing over and over when nothing's said to them begin to feel a little arrogant and bullying. They become very vain in thinking that it's because someone better not do something because they're afraid of them beating them up or doing something harmful. And I'm like, I'm never afraid. I'm always ready, always prepared. I fight against terror. I serve my government. So little harassment, that's nothing. Though I feel like this. Persons who are just like that, they need to go to prison for the rest of their lives or get the death penalty, because they will never stop, and that means they will do that to someone, and that person will never get to live their own life and do what they want to, because someone they don't want to know keeps inserting themselves in because they've deemed it that they're afraid since they're ignoring them, because that's the other thing. I ignore the issue, then they act like I'm afraid. So this was the break-in media to expose that. I'm not trying to get them so much airtime as I am trying to ignore them, because I have more important issues to address. But one thing's for certain, somebody put their hands on me, like when I got hit with that brick, my whole back was turned. That was an assassination attempt, if you ask me. But my whole back was turned, and I got hit back here. And as I was turning to face the assailant, I got hit on the side of the head, clobbered me twice, and then got beat up. Okay, but I had ignored it a long time. And then it things like that. So like I said, ignoring it doesn't mean I'm afraid. Not talking about it doesn't mean I'm afraid to speak of it. It's just that unimportant to where I don't even need to shine my light on it, because I'm brilliant. Okay, and a lot of other people are too. We all feel this way. And I'm adding now during my incumbency to list and identify persons who will be moving out of the federal estate of Washington, D.C. I don't care if you've been here your whole life. You will not be disrespectful to public officials, government officials, because we want the legislators to at least be able to see a little of D.C. while they're legislating here. We have a lot to offer to all of America, and you're not going to destroy our tourism. So we're raising the bar, and we're meeting our own standard. Okay? Oh, no, that's all right. All right, so that's what it is about that. Everyone else, ignore things if you feel like ignoring it. Say something if you feel like saying it. If someone attacks you, fight with all your might, and report when you can report it. It's not about the immediate police call. It's about making sure that you can, in a condition to tell them exactly what's going on, okay? And I believe that would be all I have to say about that. You all have a great day.